So then, now I'm pretty much ready to go, because I can then just say, what is partial xi partial wj of w1 up to wnp? Well, that's going to be partial Cij, because that's going to be taking the derivative from here. That is the derivative holding output constant, plus Ciy dy dwj, which is Cij plus Ciy, or say minus Ciy Cyj over Cyy. So that's the analog of my Slutsky equation. So the analog of my Slutsky equation is the same substitution effect I had in the Slutsky equation. That is, in that case, utility constant, here output constant. And then this what we'd call the scale effect. It's not an income effect. It's the effect of the factor price on the scale of production. So that's going to give me the general formula. Now there's an important result. If I set I equal to j, this formula becomes partial xi partial wi is Cii minus Ciy Cyi over Cyy. And unlike the consumer case, this second term is unambiguously negative. Because if it's a normal factor of production, output marginal cost is positive. Marginal cost goes up. As marginal cost goes up, you produce less output, which of course reduces the normal factor of production usage, because you're scaling back output, and as you scale back output, you use less. In the case that caused the problem in consumer theory, where it was inferior, higher cost of the input reduces marginal cost, which increases output, but of course that must reduce usage of the factor because it's inferior. So the scale effect, unlike the income effect, always is going to reinforce the substitution effect for own price effects, right? So if I'm looking at the effect of the price of factor I on the demand for factor I, this production analog of the Slutsky equation implies that the unconditional factor demand, just like the conditional factor demand, has to slope down. That is, the law of demand will hold for these inputs.